What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. Well, I thought I'd give you guys a basement update. Those of you guys that have been following my channel for the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 months that we've been working on the basement, we are finally at the spackle and sanding phase. As you can see, the mud is actually still wet. This is day 1 of 5. I am not doing this. This takes a special skill set, and wanted to make sure it was done right. Plus, I need somebody to go ahead and fix all of my mistakes. So if you guys remember, I'll actually throw a throwback video up on the screen right now. This is kind of where I used to do my videos when I first started out down here. Just an unfinished basement with a bunch of junk and storage. And now we've come a long way. So believe it or not, you see this wrapped like a present? This is actually all my mining rigs. You know, you can actually see some of them in here. So everything is inside of these. I wrapped them up like a double bag present here. Didn't really have an opportunity to kind of move them outside of the basement. I mined until this morning and got them all wrapped up and good to go. So they are safe, sound, and hopefully dust free, but I will be going ahead and blowing all of them out after this is completely finished. So all my rigs are actually down except for one right now, which is my flux rig, which is up in the spare room. We did a video on that the other day, heating one of my bedrooms with that, and that one is good to go and up and running. But things have been progressing. I mean, we're making out, electrical's all done everywhere. There's actually going to be a TV right up here. Ethernet is run everywhere. I ran it everywhere because I'm like, hey, I might as well run it. And if I need it, I need it. And if I don't need it, I don't need it. This is actually an access panel for a water line there, just in case I ever need that. This is a sub pump room. There's actually going to be a treadmill and a Peloton right here for like a workout area. More Ethernet, more electrical through here. There'll actually be a couch here to face the TV that way, which will be on that wall. This area here actually has, I have 4 sliding doors that actually collapse behind each other. And I have my furnace in there, fridge, and hot water heater. So those doors will close that off. In here, we're gonna do 3 or 4 shelves and then giant baskets for storage in that area. Under here, we're actually having a professional artist come in and paint this area to make it Harry Potter themed. So we're actually gonna have the artist do books. So this is gonna look like bookshelves all the way down. And then we're gonna have like stone kind of painted on here. And I wired up a outlet for a light switch. And we're gonna put an old style like Harry Potter looking medieval lantern on the wall. And then we're gonna have like a little seating area for the kids. So this is gonna be like a little reading nook. That was all my wife's idea there. This is just wall, some more electrical there. So then here, I actually have it's in the closet. We have a giant barn door that's gonna come across, and this is actually gonna be my studio and my home office. It's gonna be on a track and cruise across there. As you guys can see, I've kind of gone ham on the insulation. Everywhere you could see, insulation is covering that entire area, all the way down through here. I've just doubled up insulation everywhere I can. So jumping into my home office, I work from home for a living now with the pandemic. I'm gonna have my desk here. I'm doing an IKEA butcher block. It's an 8-foot butcher block that will go on a standing desk up and down, and we're gonna go with dual monitors. Right now we have quad monitors and it's a little overkill. So we got Ethernet there. I actually have to take those plates off. I actually completely forgot. And electrical there. We have a TV up here. This will be used for monitoring our mining stats actually. So I'm gonna put a TV up here. We got electrical and Ethernet, and I'm gonna have live stats for all my mining stuff right up there. Electrical box, right over here, we're gonna do a workbench. So the workbench is gonna be here. That's why we have Ethernet 2 there and 2 over there, along with electrical. So there'll be a nice workbench top over here, as well as storage all the way around, everything for mining. And our water line coming into our house is right there. So we have a giant access panel to access that. Here, I actually have the door for this. This will be getting installed this week. This is a full solid door with slats in it. The slats will be completely open in the summertime to allow cold air intake air to flow into the mining room. During the winter time, the slats will close and I have a cap on the back side of this slatted door. It's real skinny, real small. I didn't want anything crazy. And then I did wire up some vents here for heat and AC on this side. And there's another one actually on the other side as well. So jumping into our mining room, a lot of you guys have seen this before, but I'll kind of give a recap of it for now. One of our vents is on the ground there. They had to get close for the spackling. So went crazy on installation in this room. As you guys can see, doubled up everywhere I could, all through here and all the way around. So you guys have seen in previous videos, we have our AC Infinity 6-inch inline fans. Those are providing intake currently for here and up there, and they can be swapped around summer and winter as we need to change that up. You can see all of our Ethernet cables in the wall. After paint is done, a network rack is going to go right here. I'm actually looking at AC Infinity has a really nice network rack that has built-in fans inside of it. I'm looking at that right now. I think it's called their Axial series. And we have a boatload of Ethernet. I do not want to run Ethernet back to any switches once I get the room done. So we're going to have Ethernet jacks. You can see, look, we got Ethernet jacks everywhere throughout the whole room, all the way around. There's 36 in here total that you guys can see. And then we have just traditional 120 on a 15 amp. That's all the way around. For I just did it because I had it, miscellaneous items. And we of course have our 30 amp 240 volt there, and there. So this room is looking pretty good for when it comes to electrical. On this side here, we have our two AC Infinity 6-inch fans as well. They're providing intake currently for here and up there. This guy is what goes up there. It's just off right now while they did some spackling up top there. We also have an additional one down here and one over there. Those are just passive fans. That's all they are. They're just passive ducts that run up and out just to keep positive pressure in the room. And we do have some electrical in the wall here to power the fans. This one I have to remount. We got one there as well. There's another electrical there. And you can actually see here's the 10-2 wire that we ran that powers these that go back to our electrical box there. Other than that, we also have a 6-inch here and a 6-inch there. I'm actually talking with AC Infinity. I'm actually going to swap these out with 8 inches. So I can't put bigger ductwork the way that things are designed in the small gap between the subfloor and the cinder block. But I am going to go ahead and put an 8-inch here and an 8-inch here, and then put a reducer in. Even though we are reducing it into a 6-inch pipe, it still is going to provide us more CFM. So right now, these are 400 CFM each. I'm going to put in the 8-inch, which goes ahead and bumps it up to 800 CFM each. And even though we're reducing down to a 6-inch, it's not going to give us the full-blown CFM that we're looking for with an 8-inch to guarantee that great airflow, but it's still going to be better than what a 6-inch can provide, which is that 400. So I'm going to swap these out. I got one in the other day. I need to reach out to them to get a second one in. So it's just going to be 6-inch on each side, reducers on each side with an 8-inch in there. That'll at least suck more air out of this room, especially to combat the summer temperatures that we do get in here as well. So this is our mining room, our mining basement update. I'm really happy with the way things are progressing. I mean, it's so exciting to see the spackle going on and mud going on. We are already going out tomorrow to pick out paint, to paint the entire basement. We're doing that next week. The doors are getting installed next week as well. And then we have trim that we're going to be doing. And then we're going to be ready for the ceiling. I am getting quotes now for a drop ceiling in here. And that's kind of my game plan right now, but we'll see. It all depends on pricing. If I have someone do it or if I try to do it myself, just depends on how handy I'm feeling. But that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, giving you guys a basement update. Sorry things went about 10 minutes total. You know I like to ramble and talk. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to bring you guys more updates on our crypto mining basement.